Hi everyone, I'm Miranda from The Well-Educated Artist, and this is my 18-month ACDF surgery update. Finally. Hi guys and welcome. Whether you're new or you've been here before, it has been a while since my last ACDF surgery update, and some of you who found my channel because of my surgery are wanting an update, so that's what we're going to be doing today. It has been 18 months since my surgery, and I've recently had my 18th month post-op visit. If you're not familiar with the surgery or you're here looking to see the aftermath of the surgery, you do get to be friends with your surgeon. You get to see them for up to 2 years after the surgery at different increments. So I've just gone through my 18th month visit. Your surgeon is going to make sure that all of your bones are healing properly, that your cage is in the right place, that you don't have any screws loose, so to speak. So they will look on that progress for a couple of years. And you may also go to physical therapy. And that being said, life has been very busy for me, and I did have a little bit of a setback, and I will talk about that just a little bit later. In general, things leading up to my 18th month appointment were going pretty well. I had minimal pain, minimal tingling. I had definitely struggled, if you've seen my other videos, at first. Many of you have told me that you've had pain for 6 months after the surgery, and I think there are a lot of ups and downs with this surgery, and the healing process can be quite challenging for many, but not all. I still have soreness in my neck, problems with bending over, that leaning forward posture. My posture is still not good, and I'm constantly working on it. Editing videos can be very challenging in certain positions, sitting in certain positions for a long period of time. Often I'm better standing. So, there's still challenges after the surgery. It's not a panacea, and it's all good for many. Now, I only had one vertebrae fused. I have a natural fusion upward at, I believe, C1, C2, but I've only had one surgical fusion at C6, C7, and I was told I wouldn't have any mobility problems with my neck as far as turning my head. I do have some limited mobility, and I noticed that a lot. I tend to turn my whole body now so that I don't have any pain, and my shoulders still get really tight. I'm really tight right here, right now. So I often will turn my whole body. If you've had multiple fusions, now I know you definitely have trouble with mobility. I have a friend who has had 3 fusions, and he complains constantly of not being able to turn his neck while driving. So, that's definitely a consideration with this surgery. But you do what you have to do. Now, that being said, like I said, I was doing pretty well, and right before my 18-month visit, I started having stiffness, headaches, pain. The tingling came back down my left side, which is where I tend to have most of my problems, down all the way down into my foot, actually. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, my surgery has failed. Something has happened. And I'm thinking, something has gone wrong with my surgery. Maybe I've lost a screw. I've got a screw loose. That might be true. But that's not what it was. If you've had cervical pain, you start freaking out when you start having a lot of problems. It really starts grating on your nerves. So I was having this pain, and I was freaking out, and I was having these symptoms, all of these spasms, limited mobility, pain, and I'm like, what in the world is going on? About 8 days into this pain, I realized I was starting to develop a rash on the left side of my stomach along my waistline, just on one side, and I'm like, okay. And it dawned on me, we got a problem. I actually ended up having shingles. That had reinvigorated, reactivated the pain on that neural pathway that I had been having trouble with due to compression of my spinal cord. And that's what shingles can do. If you don't know what shingles is, it is the reactivated chickenpox virus that lies dormant in your motor neurons until something happens and it activates. And it could be quite painful for people. I was very lucky not to have a very extreme case of shingles. It was a lighter case of shingles, and I just thank God because I have a person that I volunteer with who got shingles, and she had it for 180 days. She was in incredible pain constantly, which many people are after the fact. If you have neuralgia, neural problems, things where you already have a problem, it can definitely worsen the symptoms of those problems because it affects your nerves. Now, something interesting, I did learn that since 2021, and we know what happened then, there have been more incidents of shingles, and especially in younger and younger people, and they do attribute it to the virus. And just be aware of that, because I was just shy of getting the vaccine for shingles, and my luck, I ended up having it. Shingles often comes with a compromised immune system and as we age, but I didn't realize till I did some research how many young people now get shingles, and they may get it multiple times. And that was a little disturbing because I really thought it was a disease of old people, and I wasn't very well educated about that. And it isn't, and has become more prevalent. So if you're watching this, be aware of that for the future. Now, that being said, I am doing better. Things have gradually got better again. I saw my surgeon, went back on doing muscle relaxers, which I do on and off, but to relieve a lot of the spasming. He said that it was pretty common that the nerves would reactivate like that, but most of that has, like I said, now gone away. So hopefully that will be the only setback that I have in my journey, but as you know, life will be life, and that may not be true. Currently, I still have pain. I have pain in my shoulders right now. Pain is it comes and goes, and it is what it is. You've heard me say that before in my videos. If you're thinking about having the surgery, just remember that everybody's experience is different, and it's their experience. Yours may be completely different, and all surgery has risk. It doesn't matter what surgery it is, it has risks involved. So you have to be aware of that going in. I just want to thank all of you for your support and for your comments. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. If you have a question, I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. I cannot offer you medical advice. I can just tell you what my experience is or what worked for me. So just be aware of that. I just want to thank you for watching, and you are welcome on our channel anytime. Please feel free to watch those videos, and God bless you on your journey to health and well-being. I know what a trial that can be. Until next time, bye now.